Let's create a smart Go Live toggle button together. We'll show you 3 versions, each one building on the previous one. We'll start with a basic toggle button that lets you start or stop your stream. Then we'll add a safeguard to make sure you don't accidentally start or stop your stream. And finally, we'll improve it further by showing your live streaming time directly on the button. Let's begin with the Go Live toggle button. Touch Portal allows you to start or stop streaming with a single action. To make it a toggle button, we need to add if-else logic. We point the if statement to the OBS streaming state and set its criteria to is equal to started. In this case, we add the OBS set streaming state action and set it to stop streaming. In the else section, we add the same action to start the streaming. When we press this button, we will start streaming if we are not, and stop streaming when we are. While this works functionally, we also want to show the correct current state on the button itself. For this, we use the OBS on streaming state event. We add this event and set it for when the streaming is started. This event will trigger each time you go live, so we need to add the change button visuals action for this event. We give it a proper text and a representative icon, and we do the same for the event that listens to when the streaming stopped. Now we have a full functioning Go Live toggle button that will also show the current state on the button using both the text and an icon. This button listens for the streaming stage changes of OBS, so even when you stop the stream in OBS itself, the button in Touch Portal will also show the state correctly. But we can make it even better. Right now, the button toggles the stream every time you press it, so it's important to prevent accidental presses. To do this, we'll add a safeguard. You'll need to press the button twice within 3 seconds to toggle the stream. First, let's create a new value called stream safeguard. Next, in the onPressed section, add an if-else statement that checks if this value is 0. Move the toggle logic we created in the previous step into the else section. When stream safeguard is 0 and we press the button, set it to 1. If you press the button again while it's set to 1, the toggle will be executed because the else section will be triggered. To enforce the time window, add a 3-second wait timer, then reset the stream safeguard to 0 to close the time window. If the toggle logic is triggered, also set stream safeguard back to 0. Again, we should give visual feedback on the button for the newly added functionality. Add an event for when stream safeguard becomes 1 and show the text "Are you sure?" on the button. When it changes to 0, use an if statement to check the current stream state and reset the button's text accordingly. Now, when you press the button, it won't toggle immediately. You'll have 3 seconds to press it again to change the stream state. If you do, the stream state will be toggled. Our implemented safeguard now protects you from accidental presses. Our last improvement will make the button show your streaming time while you're live streaming. To set this up, we'll change a bit how the events work. First, we'll clear out the existing streaming state events, because we want to handle them differently. When you stop streaming, we'll set the button state to off. And when you start streaming, we'll set it to on. Now, to show the streaming time, we'll also add a repeat function that runs with a high count and that iterates each 2 seconds. Each time it repeats, we check if the button state is off. If it is, we reset the visuals to not streaming, and we use the action to stop executing the sequence entirely. No need to continue if we are not live streaming. If the button state is still on, we update the button with the current stream time, but only if the stream safeguard is 0. If it's not, we are currently in our time window and we should not override the visuals during that time. Our button is now complete. It's a toggle for starting and stopping your stream with a safeguard that prevents mistakes. And it also shows you your live streaming time whenever you are live. Have fun streaming and see you in the next one.